So, how can I communicate to my friends and family what it's like to be a carer for someone who has dementia?
That's an interesting one. So definitely be open about it. You need to be open because we depend on our support network. So who are the people that we feel closest to? Because what we can see mainly when somebody is diagnosed with a condition, it's like every friend and family outside the very close circle of the people that actually experiences dementia, like suddenly disappears. There is a lot of stigma that surrounds dementia itself. And that is like that stigma starts and ends with relationships and network and how we actually express that. Have you experienced that? Like, was it difficult for you?
Yes, and I think you have to be very open. A lot of people will understand the practical difficulties you're going through. The last thing you want to hear from somebody you're trying to explain it to is, oh, I know exactly what you're going through. Because usually they don't. Usually they have been through something vaguely similar but completely different. And openness and vulnerability, I think, is key. I was talking recently to a friend of mine. When I say talking, it was an email. But I was trying to describe the situation I was going through. He said, how are you coping? I said, I'm coping very well. But I said, there is a park between my sister's house and the railway station. And there is a bench in that park. And on my way back to the railway station, I sit there and I weep. And that really struck home. That actually gave them a much better understanding of what I was going through.
Tony, is that something, because being open and being vulnerable sounds easy. It's very difficult for a lot of people.
Oh, it's impossible for men.
Yeah, and for men, exactly.
Yeah.
It can be even harder.
Yeah.
What helped you with this particular friend in that email to be vulnerable?
Knowing that he had been through difficult experiences with his family, not particularly similar, but knowing that he had been through very difficult circumstances. And he's somebody I've known since we were both 12 or 13.
One other thing that, I would mention, and when I'm talking to people living with dementia, when I'm talking to their families, is that coping is not good enough. Why wouldn't we say, what are you doing to live well with it?
To thrive.
Why do you live to flourish through it? So this is really the question.